Hi YouTube, hope you're doing good. I'm recording this on Friday, so I hope you guys are having a good weekend, or at least having a good week whenever you happen to see this. I'm going to be getting into some more educational, informative, unranked. It's been a little bit since I've done it. Hopefully I'm thinking about things a little differently, making it interesting for you all. If you're enjoying it, let me know. Hit the buttons, click the thing, write the comment, you know what to do. But, you know, if you have any suggestions for what things you'd like me to focus on in some of these games, leave it in the comments too. If you're enjoying it or you want things to be changed up a little bit, let me know. Maybe I could do other characters. If you have a character request, let me know. Always trying to make sure I respond to demand, so if there's something you guys are interested in, might go for it. Anyway, gonna just try and keep it interesting, keep it light, keep it fun for you guys. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you. Alright, going on Marth Puff Battlefield. Now, of course, when we're playing here, we're going to be looking to see how much Puff goes into the air so we can hit her out of the air. Of course, we could be getting grabs and getting punishes off of them, but there's no reason to take any type of risk of Puff crouching our grab. If we can just go ahead and hit her out of the air multiple times with a forward smash like that. Forward smash is going to be hitting at kind of a good aerial, kind of like Fair is. Look at how at up and diagonal Fair is in the air. Nope, not quite enough to get over Puff to get the spike. That's something that can happen to a lot of Marth players. And just a little ambitious. Oh, nice Phantom. Notice I'm not going to go for a grab there because I know that I could just lose the stock for it. And it's not worth trading here, right? Top platform. Oh. And see, now Puff's going to hold away in case I do grab right there. So we're just going to go for a forward smash instead of a kill. So again, look at how we're trying to get the punish. We're letting Puff put out the move so we don't trade, and then we get our hit. There's our move, there's our hit. There's our move. And I kind of wanted to go for a hit there, but kind of messed that up. So I saw a Puff drift back there. Didn't think Puff would, so that's why they got that hit. Again, I'm not able to get the easy pivots here. Oh. But I can catch Puff drifting out. Now see, drifting out is something Puff has to do to avoid Marth attacks a lot. And so making sure that you're catching Puff on the drift away can lead to easier kills where you're not taking as many risks. Now we're going to be playing against Falco. It's going to be a much faster paced matchup. You're not going to be seeing the same type of rules. You are going to be seeing a Phantom hit coming out early. That's just a little unfortunate. Notice we are waiting a little bit to make sure that Falco might even be holding down or away to try and drift around our attack. And so that's kind of the reason for that too. And then we make sure that Falco can't avoid our attacks here. And that was great on the Falco's part. Air dodge is kind of just one of those meta options that is really strong now. Whoops, a little bit late. And I think maybe the camera messed up the Falco some as well. You can see that we're still racking damage, and keeping Falco at a low percent still is still going to be great for us. Notice how Falco's not able to do so many lasers, and that's because the stage is going to be quite small. I was just trying to catch the Falco before they hit the edge there. You notice the Falco hasn't done any rising attacks, so we're going to be keeping that in mind. I thought they were going to be hitting us down, so I did not try to do an aerial jump or anything. That was good on their part. Of course, we could have actually moved away from the... I was looking for double laser. But yeah, you can see laser's very hard to do on this stage. They were going to come down with another one. We did see that before. We're just going to hit a reverse real quick. DI away so we can't get followed up by that laser. And unfortunately, the Fly Guy did stall Falco out in the air there. We're not able to get the punish, but we are able to get the tech. And that's going to be a punish on the platform coming out. So just remember that back throw can actually be useful to you as Marth, putting Falco or other fast followers, Fox, Falcon, sometimes other characters at lower percents onto the side platform, even at higher percent. Notice how Falco's percent was so high. You can mix that with forward throw, make it very hard to react to. So Marth can have a lot of 50-50s, put characters in difficult spots or spots with pretty much guaranteed punishes at a lot of percents, even very high ones. And so we're also making sure that we think about how Falco couldn't get his laser out very often, which is tough for him on that stage. We talked about how air dodge can be a really good recovery for Falco. We also did talk about Puff too. When would be a good time to aerial? Puff, forward smash, Puff. Look for how Puff can trip up Marth, how the aerial could come out, then Puff drifts away. Puff is often doing an aerial to make sure that her drift goes farther, by the way. That is the reason Puff is going to be jumping with aerials. So that's something kind of an easy thing to keep in mind. You're usually going to be seeing them. If the Puff wasn't jumping so much, we'd have to work in more down tilt, and or maybe have to try and grab a little bit more, but you saw I didn't need to use so many grabs. And of course, you know, we also got some decentish early kills because we were able to catch Puff drifting away. So you can always play on that. Puff is going to be holding away a lot more than other characters. I'm not trying to CC punish as much, at least not past like certain mid percents, like 40-ish or so. So anyway, hopefully that stuff makes sense to you guys, and of course, GG's to Fudge. All right, Marth Fox coming in on Dreamland. Now the Fox can have a lot of room to move around. That is one of the ways Fox can approach there, but you can notice that Fox, because he got the shine kind of closer to the edge, wasn't able to get the biggest punish off of it. So this person's going to wait a little bit more. If I'm in an awkward spot, we're going to kind of keep that in mind. And that's kind of the mix-up they can do to get more damage, especially because my percent's higher. I want to see if they would kind of go running for another overshoot. They did not. And that's how they up-B'd, or how they jumped right around my up-B there. They grabbed just before my up-B got there. My sword got there. Very good on their part. And we're just going to go ahead and grab that edge, make it so it look like we're going to try and go in and get them, and then we're fine. Wow, I didn't expect them to just go for another up-B. A lot of people refresh in that scenario. Yeah, a little bit too late there on my punish. You can see they're just going to kind of wait. Fox is going to get on the platform a lot. Now the reason Fox is going to get on a platform, oh, a little bit late. I was just not quite quick enough there. The reason Fox can get on a platform is there's more places to attack from. More places for the Fox to attack from. Very, very good for him. Also going to make it easier for him to dodge. It makes it possible for him to shield drop punish. Oh, nice rollback. Alright, so I thought they were going to go for edge. Just a little bit panicky on my part. That is perfectly fine. Yeah, so you see they're going to kind of wait. We saw some attacks and do other attacks from them, so we're going to kind of look for that again. Attack, attack. And we're going to kind of wait to go out there. This is probably so they can hold in, so we get our punish. And also so the flames of up B leave. And that's going to go be our first game there. Now, of course, we are going to be pressuring them when they are on the side platform, because what we want to be doing is pushing them off as soon as possible so they don't get more chances to slide off. They're going to be having a Sheik match, but it's on FD, so that's pretty good for us. We're going to try and get a little bit extra damage so we can get our punish off of our up throw. That's not going to be quite enough to kill. But we can, whoa! The lag ate my input, but that is perfectly fine. So we were going to be able to go out with forward air to get the early part of the B. Sheik has a lot of vulnerability right there. And so that's going to be a punish coming out from Sheik. There's going to be a lot of overshoots that Sheik is often going to want to do. We're going to try and go for a tech chase here. Oh, barely moved around it there. Now again, notice we haven't discouraged the Sheik from dash attacking yet, so we really want to do that. So we need to start punishing it a little bit more, because that way we can start fighting a little closer to Sheik. Otherwise, Sheik can start getting away with jumps like that, where I'm not able to punish Sheik out of the air directly, and I'd like to be able to play against Sheik a little bit closer. Oh. And we wait a little bit. Sheik is often going to delay getting up right there. All right. All right, a lot of waiting, a lot of fading back from this player. Oh, and I kind of just messed up my up B there, so that's going to go ahead and be their stock. We're just going to go ahead and get these needles out of here. And the back part of down air is going to seal that stock for us. Oh, went right around. Oh, did miss my fastball. That's okay. I see we're going to move backward. We're actually going to charge a little bit just to make sure this person does get on stage. So hopefully that makes some sense to you guys. Let me try to explain a little bit more what was going on there. I had to start waiting out kind of things a little bit longer. I wanted the Sheik to come in. I saw that they were starting to rush down and then they were kind of moving forward a little bit more slightly. So what did I have to do? I had to start just playing a little bit more patiently, just moving back just a little bit more, let them overshoot with their dash attack. And then they still wanted to kind of go in. A lot of Sheiks would just play a little more passive. They were doing needles. And then after the needle, what were they doing? They were doing a lot of... After the needle, they were doing a lot of trying to do direct attacks because they knew that they were in lag after needle, so I was going to try and take some stage. So I had to start just acting as if I was going to go in, play a little more passive, let them kind of come to me. Because if the Sheik is going to continue being kind of aggressive, all you have to do is kind of just allow them to kind of come to you. Well, I think a lot of Marths in this matchup, because they get needled, they want to just over-aggress, go in the Sheik a whole lot. So once I knew that this person was kind of playing it a little bit more aggressively, just taking a little bit of time in doing so, then we just play to their rhythm a little bit, allow them to kind of come to us. Of course, we could have punished them a little bit harder too, but you kind of saw how some of the down airs worked, how some of the Sheik timings worked, how they tried to get around some of the timings by going around, and how our down air was still able to cover that. You also saw some of Sheik counters to Marth going out there, which is just the up B early, and then of course I could have started back airing that or doing some fakes at the same time. So hopefully some of that stuff makes sense to you guys, and also you enjoy the Fox game as well. This is clearly a very thoughtful player. They were mixing up how they were doing their full hop approaches as Fox and how often they were doing attack into attack that we kind of called out as well. So I think there's a lot of very interesting stuff in this game for you guys, and GG's.